Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for us to pick up our first job. 2 episodes ago, we finished off the last quest in the Arcanist questline. Kalaya has left us forever. Unfortunately, she has never come back, unfortunately, for some reason. I would love to see her again, but now that Arcanist class quests are done, we can unlock our first job. In fact, we can unlock our first 2 jobs. Arcanist is a bit odd. It is the only class which can become 2 separate jobs. One of them is my main, the other one I barely ever touch. We're gonna be doing the one I barely ever touch first. Thubergeme! Hello there, how is it going? Acting Guildmaster Thubergeme has news of a task which might interest you. Greetings, Satora. It is well you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. A request has come to our guild from the Sons of Saint Connacht, an organization of some of the finest minds in Eorzea, and they have asked for you by name. It appears that the research the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating the Primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as to how these scholars knew the extent of your heroic exploits, I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer this request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Ymitra, at Upkalu Falls in the nation of Gridania. Alright then, off to Gridania we go then to find our new class quest giver, or job quest giver rather. Let's go meet up with Ymitra. Alright, here in Gridania, we're going to be heading up to Upkalu Falls, which I believe we've been to before for a seasonal event or two, as well as for one of our sightseeing spots when we were doing those. I'm going to need to find time to get more of the sightseeing spots done too. I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be a hassle and a half. Oh well. We'll get to it when we get to it. For now, on to Upkalu Falls, way off in the back of Old Gridania, west of the Lancers Guild. And there's Ymitra right over here. Hello there! You are Satora Lancy, I assume? Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you have obviously surmised, is Ymitra. I am a member of the Sons of Saint Connacht. Ours is a Charlian order that seeks lost knowledge of the Allegan Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery at our dig site in Mordona. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Allegan mages known as Summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essences of the Primals and manifest this stolen energy as a biddable ally known as an Eggy. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the Beastman's savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Thus, only one who can boast such a daunting achievement under her belt may even begin on the path to becoming a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? Yes, I think I do. If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Bayergot's Strike, in southern Thanalan. There we shall conduct a ritual of summoning, the Austerities of Flame. Okay then, off to Bayergot's Strike. I will meet you over there. Alright, we have arrived here at Little Alamiga. I went ahead and just took a return to get here, and Bayergot's Strike is going to be, well, it's gonna be a long way south. In the very southwest corner of the deserts. So we're gonna need to get hiking. Oh dear. This is going to be a bit of a trek, but we can handle it. I guess while we're on our way, we can start to take a look at the hunting log and see what we're going to be doing. Eastern Lenosia, Eastern Lenosia, Eastern Lenosia, Southern Thanalan, and Eastern Lenosia. Okay, so I think I think here's my plan for doing... Now, you know what? We should take the western bridge. Here's going to be my plan for how we do the hunting log for Arcanist from here on. So as I mentioned, Arcanist is unique in that it becomes two separate jobs. Summoner, and the other one which we'll be doing in a couple of days. So we have two jobs over which we can do our hunting logs. So we're going to probably actually want to be splitting up these hunting logs into two halves each. Or I could be alternating. Summoner does one set of 5, then the other job does the other set of 5. But I think just breaking up each set of 5 into 2 sets will be the best way to go. So I'm thinking of splitting it up by location. So since Summoner is the attacker, it is the magical DPS of the pair, I think we'll have it do the bulk of the hunting log, and then the other one, which is going to be a healer, can do whatever is left over. So for this set of hunting logs, I think we're going to have Summoner do everything in Eastern Lenosia, and then we'll let the other one do the South Thanalin hunting log. That seems like the best way to go about it. Alright, well, we've made it all the way to the desert by hiking through hordes of Amalja and zombies. And now Bayergott Strike is going to be way off to the southwest from here. Thank goodness we have our Chocobo, or this would be unbearably long of a trek. At some point we should be getting increased mount speed in the area? I would have thought we would have gotten it at the conclusion of the Little Alamigo arc, but perhaps not. Perhaps we'll get it soon enough. I can think of one other time when we might get the Southern Thanalin mount speed increase. And that shouldn't be too far off. Alright, and as we're heading down here, before we reach that duty with Ymitra, it is getting dark, so I can actually show something I intended to show in the Sunday episode, but failed to, because unfortunately, it was not dark enough when we were here. See down there? See those lights? That's not Ul'dah. That is going to be the Manderville Gold Saucer. All lit up and visible from the middle of the Sagoli Desert. I love it. But it's also a long ways out there. There's no way we're hiking there on foot. We absolutely need to use an airship to get there. Alright, Ymitra, I see we have a duty, so I'm going to go ahead and eat some food. Let's see if we got anything with spell speed. Spell speed, crumpets. Let's do that. Greetings to you once more, Satora. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the naturally dominant element matched the aspect of the avatar they wished to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sagoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation of the Lord of the Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its faceted depths dwell the memories of long-deceased summoners. Now you must focus. Visualize the ether flowing through you, a vibrant current of energy transforming into a living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of your life force shall spawn an eggy wreathed in flames. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of the summoner is not, if not fraught with peril. Alright, let's do it. Let's summon this eggy. Hello there, Ifrit Eggy. Now, let's destroy you. Okay, make sure we've got an addle on it right away so that it is minimizing the amount of magic damage it can do to us. So it looks like it's primarily focusing on physical. It's not doing too much, and we are taking it down pretty quickly. Alright, Emerald, go for it. Oh good, and it summoned sprites as well. Where are they? There they are. Oh dear. It's got a bunch of them, doesn't it? Alright, let's take care of these Crimson Nails. It very, very much has many of the properties of Ifrit. I mean, after all, it is summoned from our memories of Ifrit. Okay, looks like we got it. Now, I didn't want to target Ymitra. Come on, summon the Ruby Carbuncle and let's get going. Not too much longer and it should go down. Oh gosh, I'm not a fan of how slow the Ruby Carbuncle's attacks are. And gotcha. Alright, Ymitra, we did it. Most impressive, Satora. The Fireborn Eggy has submitted to your will. You have mastered the Austerities of Flame, and that is no small feat. Pray let us return to Apkalu Falls that we might further discuss your achievement. Alright, back to Gridania, and let's go wrap this up and become a proper summoner. Alright, hello Ymitra. I see you got back safe and sound. This is truly a momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. But you must know more of the avatar you have bound. In the ancient tongue of the Allegan Empire, it would be known as Ifrit Eggy, where Eggy translates approximately to pure or the essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. As you might expect from an entity born of the Lord of the Inferno, this avatar and its capacity for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You have proven yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yet be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Eggy of fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claiming a servant of unyielding stone. This will, of course, necessitate you joining an expedition to defeat the primal known as Titan. This beloved divinity of the kobolds poses the greatest threat to Limsa no Minsa, and it is there that you shall find allies in your cause. The risks are great, but so too are the rewards. Topple the Lord of Crags, and we may progress to the next stage of our historic research. Fair fortune to you, Satora. Alright, next summoner quest will be available upon reaching level 35, and we have to complete whatever leads to fighting Titan before we can do that. We get the Soul Crystal of the Summoner. Ymitra actually handed this to us just before we summoned the Ifrit Eggy. We now have Summon Ifrit, which replaces Summon Ruby, and orders it to execute Burning Strike. Burning Strike rushes forward and deals fire damage with a potency of 500. Grants 2 stacks to Fire Attunement. A Fire Attunement effect means that Genshine and Precious Brilliance become fire aspected. Duration is 30 seconds, and can only be executed while under the effect of Ruby Arcanum and while Carbuncle is summoned. Current pet will leave the battlefield while Ifrit Eggy is present and return once gone. And yes, turns Summon Ruby into Summon Ifrit. Beautiful. Alright, we now have new tutorial and increased number of gear sets available. You have obtained a Soul Crystal. Soul Crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal which can be equipped via the armory chest. While using a job, you'll have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job levels and attribute bonuses coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class, and vice versa. More accurately, there is no separate level for your job and your class. They are literally exactly the same. This also gives Arcanist an unfair advantage because there are two jobs that it can become. You can level Summoner by playing the other Arcanist job, and you can level the other Arcanist job by playing a Summoner. And it's fantastic. Alright then, let's go ahead and get that Job Crystal, or Soul Crystal equipped, our first of many. Then we will go ahead and register this to our gear set. Excellent. And we can see over here in the Classes Jobs menu that Arcanist has become Summoner. Are there any changes to the recommended equipment? No. Alright, what is this Trance Gauge? The Trance Gauge indicates the time remaining for the effects of Ether Charge. Executing this action also grants Ruby Arcanum, Topaz Arcanum, and Emerald Arcanum, which are used to summon Ifrit Eggy, Topaz Carbuncle, and Emerald Carbuncle, respectively. Okay, so it's exactly the same, it's just updating the text to say that it's indicating Ifrit, not Ruby. Oh good, and it completely reset my hotbars. Well, okay, let me fix that. There we go, got my hotbars all fixed up. And not too much has really changed in the actions menu other than now we can see all of the Summoner related actions that we are eventually going to learn, which is wonderful. Oh, we're gonna have so much going on as we progress through the game, but many of these actions will be learned slowly over time. Alright then, with our hotbar set back up, let's go ahead and get on over to Eastern Lenosia so we can begin our hunting log. No, I'm not doing the speech again, you can't make me. We're back here at Costa del Sol. I took the boat from Limsa. There's a boat over by the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, I'm so tired of that speech, and we're gonna be here in the main story in like a month anyway, so... We've done it so many times, it's fine at this point. Let's go find our hunt log target. So first up, we are looking for something at coordinates 2632, so gonna be a little ways down here. We're looking for Kikirn Gull Roasters, is gonna be our first target. And since we are Summoner, very, very well suited to attacking, to combat, I'm hoping this will go nice and smoothly. Oh god, I didn't summon my Carbuncle. It got unsummoned. Rude. Okay, so Kikirn Gull Roasters, we're gonna need to hunt 4 of them. And what do you say we go ahead and summon Ifrit? Hello there, Ifrit. Let's see what you can do. Mostly it's just going to be a potency increase on what Ruby Carbuncle could do. You know, just slightly better. Same thing, but better. But still, better is better. Seriously, look how much damage you're doing. Just tearing away at them. Though granted, we are back to our regular Carbuncles at this point. But Ifrit certainly did tear through them pretty quickly. Okay, that should be all of our Kikirn. No? Do we need to hunt one more? We might need to hunt one more. No, we're good. We got them all. Why did I not see the pop-up? I must have just missed it. Alright then, next up on our list is going to be up to the north. We want to head for coordinates 2924. And specifically, we are looking for Colibri. I know exactly where those are. They're going to be right up around Hidden Falls. I think specifically on this path. So let's go down and take the lower path to Hidden Falls. And Juniper, and while I'm thinking of it, how are you doing? You are almost to rank 3. Good. That will be soon then. Colibri, you are going to be my next target. I need to hunt 4 of you. Alright, where is another Colibri? That was only 2. We need 2 more. Please, I would like to use my summon Ruby. Or sorry, my summon Ifrit. I just summoned Ifrit. I would very much like to use Ifrit's power, and we only have 10 seconds left. Where are the Colibris? Are there more up here? There better be more up here. If those are the only 2, we're gonna have a... Oh, there we go. There's a few more. Ah, lost my Ifrit. Dang it. Okay, just one more, and then we can move on to the west half of East Lenosia. Okay, there we go. That finishes up the Colibri, which are the level 35 entry. Alright, let's go take this boat over here, and this will bring us over to the west side of Eastern Lenosia. Then, let's see, we've got 2 targets over there, and I think I know where both of them are going to be found. And for reference, the boat drops us off right over here, a little ways north of the entrance from Lower Lenosia, and we're southwest from the docks we were at. Okay, we're going to want to head a good ways west to find these targets. We want to find... Ah, there's one already. We want to fight 4 Gigantoads and then 4 Grass Raptors. And maybe this time we can actually make use of our Ifrits? It would be nice. It would be very nice. How, god damn it with the tongue, awful. Alright, there's number 3. 1 to go. Hello there. It's gonna pull me if I don't get close. Yep, okay. I was thinking I should probably move in close just so it doesn't tongue me, but oh well. Alright, that is our Gigantoads done and out of the way, and our last target for today is going to be Grass Raptors. I know there's several up to the north, but I think there might be some over here as well. Oh god. Bad Gigantoad, stay away from me. Ah, here we go, I see a couple. Ah, I see plenty. We need to hunt 4 of them. Okay, there's 1. We'll use Ifrit last, I think. Or at least after we finished up with this one. I want to give Ifrit a bit more time to shine. Here we go. We can use it against 2 at once. Or just the 1, I guess. Alright, how much does it do? A third of its... a quarter of its health. Dang it. I swear it is an improvement. There we go. Alright, that's our Grass Raptors done, and... that is our hunting log done for today. Awesome. Alright then, with that, I'm thinking next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we are going to be heading back to... we're going to be heading back to Minfilia to start up our next job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I will see everyone next time for that. Hello, Bloody Mary. Nope, I will not fight you. Alright, I'll see everyone next time for that.